Hello gardeners, so today I'll be showing you the benefits of growing some blueberries. Now blueberries are a good crop to grow because it's a bit like a bush. Well, it is a bush really, blueberry bush, because every single one of these flowers produces one blueberry. So if you have like 5 bushes like me there, then you can get bowls of blueberries each year, last longing and very tasty. You can make all sorts of things with them, like jams, blueberry pie, stuff like that. And I could give more examples, but I can't really remember off the top of my head. But I'm going to switch you around now. Okay, so here are my plants. They don't need a lot of nutrition. However, this one and that one I bought from a shop, and this one, these 3 did, and then these I bought from a garden centre, which is like a shop, but it's like just for gardening stuff. And as you can see, these 2 have done way better than the factory produced ones. This one is probably the best out of the ones I got. It's got a few flowers, but as you can see, this one here has got way more flowers. And what I like to feed my blueberry plants in not winter months, but the summer months, because they're that thirsty, they'll drink all the water and the nutrients. I give them seaweed, and all I do is a capful. So just this cap, I'll show you what I do now. So I'm going to unscrew this. It's awkward, let me just... Okay, so this is the lid of the seaweed juice. And all we're going to do is tip a bit in. Just a capful like that. Then we want to get our watering can here. Just like that. Make sure it's standing up because you don't want it to go everywhere. See, probably seaweed is it doesn't smell that strong unless this one's like not as strong as all the others, but mine doesn't anyway. So just tip it in. That's it. That's all you want for your 5 blueberry plants. And, excuse me. Don't just water it on like this. What you want to do is you want to fill the can up, because it's like squash. You've got to dilute the squash first before you drink it, otherwise you can become not well. For instance, the plants can become unhealthy and not well. So it's going to fill the can up. Push down. Okay, so now the can's full. Just want to put some water in it, like right on the stem. Not on the stem, but as close as the stem. And get like that. We're going to give it a lock because it's in a pot, just like that. There, just so you can see a little puddle. But mine you can't really see a puddle because it's in wood chip, which I really like the layout. You should, I suggest doing that because it looks quite nice, especially when it dies off and it goes brown. It keeps some moisture as well. So there, for the smaller plants, obviously you want less water, so I'm going to give that much to mine. And here, just like that, water, just so it's flowing, because you got to think all the soil around me is dry, so these are going to be super dry because the sun's just taking out the water from the pots. There you go, just like that. Last one. Now do still have a bit. So here's some benefits for blueberry plants. So if you go to the shop, buy some blueberries, they taste really nice, don't they? Well, if you think them taste nice, you need to try some homegrown blueberries. These taste absolutely beautiful. They're so sweet. To be honest, as a kid, I would rather switch out sweets and put these in. That's how nice they taste. Not saying it for YouTube either. They generally are really nice. The first blueberry I tried was off that one there, that bush. And I was expecting it just to be like a shop bought blueberry, but it was 20 times sweeter, and it was really beautiful. So if I could grow any sweet produce, it'd probably be blueberries first, then going on to carrots, snap peas, then going from down the list like that. But as you can see, the flowers are starting to come, so I'm going to have to net this up. And what I'll probably do, I'll just put a stick here, probably here, in the ground, then a stick there on the other side of the pot. I'll just put a net over the greenhouse. So, because it protects the greenhouse plants, like the grapevine there, as you can see, and the blueberries. Now, you can grow blueberries from seeds, but it'll probably take a few years to get your first produce. Like I'd say, I'm not sure if this blueberry bush is still alive yet, but I'm just going to leave it in to see what happens, because this is the ones I bought from the shop. It's got buds on, but it should be like that one there, surely. But this is one, and I'd say this blueberry bush, I'm not sure, but say it's probably about a year or 2 years old. And whereas this bush is probably 3 or 4 years old. But blueberry bushes can live quite long, up to 50 years, and just keep growing them, because, you know, you'll never, if it's like vegetables, like, I don't know, say lettuce, with the lettuce, I might not get a harvest of lettuce because the seeds might not grow, pests might have got to them, many different reasons. Whereas if it's for the blueberries, you're guaranteed to get a crop if you net them up. If you don't, then the birds probably get to them by then. But I do really suggest you guys that you start growing blueberry bushes, whether it's in the pots, in the grounds, in containers, whatever you guys do. But I will tell you now, I think the reason why those ones died, the stick ones, is because, I'll show you where I planted them. Now, my sister's place is in the way, I need to move that. I'm doing the allotment, so where I had them was, I think this is, I'm not 100% sure, but I think there are a few reasons why it could have died off. Because here, the privet was here, as you can see, and I need to cut it down really, quite tall. But the blueberry bushes was, I think there's one here, which is quite close to the privet, so the roots are draining all the water from here. And there's also one here, so the privet would have been draining the water from there. And there's one right next to beans and tomatoes, which are both competitive crops. So there's both probably fighting for the water. The blueberries ended up with no or little crop. So I think that is a reason why these have died off. And I'm going to try and save them. I think I can, but I can't just guess. So I have no idea at the minute. But yes, that is some benefits and tips on why to grow blueberries. Thank you guys so much for the support and watching me. Hope you have a lovely day, but like I do say, please try and grow them as soon as possible, because they are a great bush to grow. Thanks so much for watching me. Goodbye, have a nice day.